Do you know where you are? You're in Duskfall, home to the downtrodden, the corrupt, and the desperate, where wealth and reputation reign supreme, and criminals fight tooth and nail for our share. Law and order round here is a myth, and don't you forget it. I do know one thing, there's a new gang in town, but I think the system will eat them alive.
Have I got time?
Hello! A perfect countdown. How are we all... Where's my camera? My camera's moved. Hello, everybody! How are we all doing today? I do not like the fact that my camera is nowhere near my OBS, but we'll make it work. This is Blades of the Dark, episode 3. How exciting. Before we meet our wonderful crew of tea leafers, got some shout-outs to do. So, we've gained some followers since I last streamed. Just double-checking, but Ishawood81, thank you for the follow. We've also got Sonia_Jones, Boogarum, sure. Imaginary Holly, and Ton Rain have all given us a follow, so thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. For those out there on YouTube, if you want to watch us live, click in the link below to our Twitch. All right, Mossy?
That's right.
Take a photo. Please click the link below to our Twitch. Come follow us. You get to watch it live. I avoid putting VODs on live because, well, I want you to watch YouTube, basically. Speaking of which, if you are watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe there too. Subscribe everywhere. It's free. We are past the 100 mark of followers, so thank you, everybody. Woo. But that just means we have a new target of 200 followers, which we are nowhere near yet. But with your subscription, we can get one step closer. So please, click that button, ring the bell, do whatever you need to do, leave a comment. Sure. All right, my voice is already hurting, so let's meet our players, shall we? Now, I'm doing a bit of a mean thing. So, would Mossy like to start, please? Tell me who you are playing, and the biggest contribution Omni did in the last session.
So, I am Moss. I will be playing Christoph, our cruise cutter. And the big impact that Omni had last time was dropping the guillotine.
Okay, would you like to further advance on that, or are you just gonna let people think Omni is part of the French Revolution, or?
Okay, so Omni dropping the guillotine was a concoction from a flashback to entirely black out the power within the museum that we were in the heist, which at the moment we needed it to, dropped perfectly and absolutely saved our arse.
Really good.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so we're following on with Omni. Feel free, could you please tell us who you are playing, and we'll go with Jenna's biggest contribution last session, please.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is The Last Omnitect. I'm a tabletop role-playing creator and a webcomic artist, and I am also playing Olcom Kella, who is the our local leech and our alchemist / tinkerer, spratcraft scientist. And Gemma's best contribution last session would have been, I believe, honestly, at the end, the pretty good resist roll that prevented the tearing of a haunted painting that I'm sure would have doomed us all.
Yep.
Very
Yeah. Excellent. All right. Okay. Next up, Jenna. Could you tell us who you are playing, and Cal's biggest contribution, please?
I am Jenna, and I am playing Rosetta, who is our whisper. So I deal with ghosts and other spooky things. And Cal's biggest contribution was pulling off some amazing sharpshooting and tranquilizing 3 out of 4 times, I believe, in one shot as well, if I remember rightly.
It wasn't one shot. It was one round of shooting.
One round of shooting, yes.
He did his quick fire skill, I believe it was called. Thank you. Okay, so Cal, here's a big challenge for you. Tell us who you are playing, and what Neil's contribution was.
Yeah, I'm playing Morris Bream, aka Fish. He is the sniper hound, and Neil. His biggest contribution was turning up to the session and gracing us with his wonderful presence. Always a pleasure to play with Neil.
I want to point out, this isn't Neil not having contributed. This is Cal not having any memory whatsoever.
I think didn't you like lay down some knockout traps or something, or have I? And
Yes.
then that set off the whole the opportunity for then Fish to do what he needed to do. It all culminated together to be like this great teamwork, take out the guards en masse, and it was Neil's character that kicked that off in glorious style.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, and a great recovery there, Cal. So, Neil, finally, could you tell us who you are playing, and to make it go full circle, what Mossy's contribution?
Hello, folks. My name is Neil. My pronouns are he, him, and I am playing Baron, the party spider. And Christoph's, well, he had many contributions to the session. He's a wonderful player. But the one that springs to mind was the way he so effortlessly subdued and stripped down guards in the museum, resulting in us being able to get the job done and him now having a security guard's uniform that may come in useful in the future.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. I'm just rearranging all of my tabs because, as some of you may be able to tell, I've changed my background. Woo! It does mean, if my dogs love me enough to be in the same room as me, that we might be able to see them. But they've all disappeared upstairs to spend time with Lolly, which, to be fair, is probably somewhat more fun to spend time with than a weird man talking to his computer.
She is a delight.
Yes, can vouch. 5 out of 5 would wife it again. Yes, that is Lolly in the chat. She is at Mod. She's the one that looks after chat. I do see everybody else in chat, by the way. Aflaf, a random mum. Someone new just came in. That's how it was. The person saying, "How long have you been streaming on Twitch?"
Sarah Rose.
Zara Rose.
Sarah.
And everybody else who I haven't mentioned. Those on
Hi,
YouTube.
Aflaf.
Hi, Aflaf. Those on YouTube can see wherever the overlay is. You, chat, are now also appearing on screen. The dice rolling overlay didn't quite do what I wanted it to, so we got rid of it and put chat there instead because they are more important. However, if all of our players could roll some dice.
Sure.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
You still get to see it in the corner. Oh my good lord. Okay.
And my computer's exploded.
The RAM is now dead.
Yeah.
My PC's riddled anyway.
I have just realised.
I'll let you guess why.
Right, wonderful. So, I am trying to fill up airtime while I fix the colour of the writing because red is horrible. There we go. Well, we got rid of it all. Close enough. That's almost what we wanted.
It's going well.
It's even less visible now than it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you didn't like the red writing, I got rid of it. In theory, if more chat is typed, it should now appear in white, which is marginally better on everybody's eyes. Or it just won't appear at all. So, we'll find out.
Probably the latter.
There we go.
We are now on to our third mission. Thank you, everybody, for timing and helping me with that. On to our third mission of the new gang. The first one, you had help of Mikey the Maverick. The second one, your first solo mission as a group, which feels weird. You robbed a haunted picture from a museum. You did that rather successfully. You left quite a bit of mess, but no one could identify you, so you did well there. And this one, the players have chosen more stealing, because apparently that's all the crime they know how to do. You have chosen to steal some jewels from a new jeweler in town. Now we have some more information than that. Bear with. Notes. You've all heard of a new shop opening in the Night Market District. This is on the north right of the Dustfall map, which I can post into chat because I have that power. There you go. It's a jewellery shop full of expensive rings, watches, and necklaces. It's an easy score, but with a lot of potential for making some gold. As many of you know, the night market is home to the bulk of Dustfall's commerce, boasting a wide range of expertly made fashion items, furniture, and food. If it's expensive, you can purchase it in the night market. Your target is Cordington Jewelers, which I will post in chat. Cordington Jewelers. The owner, Denilius Cordington, which I will also post in chat, is new to the city, having arrived by train not 4 weeks ago. So only about 2 weeks since you did your first mission here. He purchased the store immediately in cash and has begun boasting a little too loudly about how fine and unique his products are. Denilius Cordington's real name is Dan Cord. He uses his fake name to appear more important.
He's that guy who just says Esquire after his name, but he's not actually Esquire. He's just doing it to sound fancy. I love it.
Yeah. One thing I will warn you about this mission before you ask any questions. You may not be the only gang looking to take advantage of this newcomer's foolishness. You have your target, you have your person. You are welcome to ask any questions you deem appropriate.
Do we have any idea about other crews who might be looking? Have we heard word on the street?
You would be shocked if no other crew made a break for it. You do know that common crews that chill in the night market are people like the Railjacks, who protect and look after the cargo coming off the trains that's in the north of the city. And the Scythers, who are a messenger guild, who are well known for secrecy and anonymity for sending messages. Jewelry shops aren't really their forte. They don't really go for the robbing and stealing. They're not like the Crow's Nest or anything like that. But just because the gang isn't in the town doesn't mean they're not, a target. You guys aren't from Night Market. You're from almost half a map away. So you're traveling by a train to get there.
Do we know where this man is sourcing his jewels?
Sorry, say that again.
Do we know where this individual is sourcing his jewels for his shop?
Outside of Dustfall, that's kind of all you know. He gets it off a train pretty much just like everyone else. Dustfall doesn't actually produce many of its own
got
product.
That.
Outside of actually the ghost electricity that Occam uses. That's its biggest export.
Do we know how strong the blue coat presence is around the night market?
During the day, it is very strong. And it isn't uncommon to see a guard on patrol, a guard or two on patrol. They know it is a high target for crime, especially at night. They're not stupid, They have some intelligence within the blue coats. If you see no blue coats during this mission, that would be the biggest surprise.
That's kind of more what my thought was. If they're completely gone, we've got bigger problems. Cool.
Unless, of course, you set up a distraction elsewhere in the city while you do this, but that would be entirely up to you. And not something I would influence or suggest.
Is there any way of knowing if this or finding out if this jeweler is paying protection money to another gang? I know you said there's two gangs operating in the area, but neither of them seem to be the kind that would do that kind of work. Could we look to see if there's another gang that might be offering protection?
That is a great question. I am going to ask you to roll for that, then.
Yeah, of course. What would I be rolling though?
A great question. You tell me. I've forgotten what's on the character sheet. So,
Consort, maybe?
I mean, yeah, I have 2 in consort.
You are the man that talks.
Yeah. My special ability isn't relevant for this. It assists a teammate, but I guess consort probably makes the most sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, look at that.
That's 6. Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Glorious.
Okay. So you actively know, because of how new this store is, he's not paying anyone for protection. He doesn't know that he should be doing that yet, basically. Yeah.
Good. Well, then Baron would definitely tell that to the rest of the gang, because that makes Baron immediately feel a lot better about this job. That if we hit him, we don't risk making enemies with a gang who've decided that he's one of theirs, you know? So that's good.
Agreed.
Indeed.
So,
Any other questions before we go ahead? Why do I
suppose
have
the
my
only-
notes on the screen?
the only other thing that I would like to know is what kind of security could we expect in a shop like this, you know? I'm assuming he's going to have some sort of a safe or vault, but... like,
There would be an alarm that would alert the bluecoats.
of course.
That you assume triggers on the doors. In terms of the security he has inside, I'm gonna say you don't have the connections to find that out.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I'm assuming that at the bare minimum there's a vault or safe of some sort.
You can make that as an educated guess.
Yeah, like it's a jeweler's, so you know that just seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Lock cabinets, safe. Yeah.
Exactly.
Remind me what street it was again?
Give me 1 second. Oh, you would ask me the moment I got rid of the map.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I wait.
So it's in Night Market.
It's in Night Market. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, it is on.
Fantastic street names.
1 second, because I do have it. Vereen Crescent. Vreen Crescent.
Vereen Crescent. I am on the look for that. I'm just going to survey the area as a snipey man.
Okay, so I guess we should plan. Occam, do you reckon you'll be able to get past the alarms that would be on the exterior of the building?
Shouldn't be too hard. How high off the ground are they, if I might ask?
The alarms.
Yes.
You don't know.
I'm assuming standard contact point alarms on exterior entrances or exits and stuff, you know? Like, that's what I'm guessing.
Right.
Windows and doors, you know?
Right, yes.
It's like, it's a jeweler's. It's not like the city bank, you know?
Right, it's true. It's probably should be defeatable.
It is worth noting, it is inside a large market, let's say. I
Okay.
forgot the name. Like a shopping complex.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say. So entrance-wise, you would have to either get through the complex and then through the shop itself. There is a fire exit that is in a shop next or alongside the side the building next to the jewelers. So you can go through that shop and then go through a wall or go sideways. It's entirely up to you.
Right.
How noisy? Well, first of all, could we punch a hole in a wall? And secondly, if we did, how noisy would that be?
It can definitely be done, but it will be noisy as hell.
That's what I thought.
I can do it. I have the gear, I could do it. But
You
it
could
will
probably
be
punch a
noisy
hole
as
in the
hell.
wall, my friend. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Is there a way that if I scouted beforehand, if I could find out if there were any ghost doors.
There
into
is
the
a like a spiritual store. There's one of like palm reading and witchcraft. There's also also features like talking to the dead and communing with the dead. I forgot that role, that job title, but there's that.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there's a ghost door that I could open and get inside, and then I could open it from the inside.
If there's a what? Sorry.
A ghost door.
Oh,
So
ghost door. Did you say ghost door the entire time or ghost store?
ghost door.
My
With a
apologies.
D.
I don't know why you're asking for a store.
Like ghosts.
I just want to stock up on some.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go shopping for a bit. Thank
Two
you,
ghosts,
a random
please.
person telling me medium. A ghost door. My apologies. Let's roll for that.
Okay.
Buy one, get one free on ghosts.
Well,
Did
did anybody else here store, or am I generally needing to put my hearing?
I mean,
in?
it's
Was that
ghost
me?
store, like it ends with an ST, so
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah, no, we
perfectly
caught it, yeah.
reasonable, a perfectly reasonable miss hit. I guess a tune, because I guess I could just wander around and see what I see. So a 5.
5. So there is a ghost door. The ghosts tell you, like, yeah, we can get in and out of there without a problem. But they don't. It's painted over, I should say. Only ghosts typically know exactly where it is, and they haven't told you.
Okay.
So you could just try walking through different parts of the wall, but that's on you.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Yes, I think I need new. Actually, I'm gonna put my hearing airs in. I don't normally like doing it with my headphones and glasses because it hurts. But it's either that or not hear the players, and
You don't need to.
We like
hear
to be
us.
heard.
That's fair. That's fair.
like I don't know, I can just keep guessing or something. But
He's become very good at lip reading.
Yeah.
I am very good at lip reading, to be fair, because I didn't always have my hearing aids, and I've
Sure.
always been deaf. Right. I'm going to accept no more questions unless anybody has any burning ones. I will move on to the roll.
Actually, sorry to interrupt. I have one. It's maybe not relevant because you've kind of already hit on this. How close is the nearest blue coat station to the shopping complex?
A great question. Give me 1 second, because we do have. I love how there's a place in Night Market called Tea Leaf, which is weird British slang for stealing.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tea Leaf is a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's new age
Copyright
riding
slang.
slang, I think. I don't think it's actually riding slang.
Yeah.
It is if an alarm is set and the blue coats are made aware, you have 18 minutes to get out.
Okay.
That's lots of time.
And that's for the
brutal.
blue. That's for the blue coat station. If there's any blue coat members nearby, obviously you will have less time.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I guess in preparation, Baron would certainly go wandering around the shopping complex, trying to get a really good bearing of the layout of the entire center, the entrance and exit points. As you said, you've got that fire exit. Trying to ascertain, I don't know what we're talking about technology-wise. Is there ventilation ducts and the likes? Obviously, Baron is not some waif orphan child that could fit through them, but just to give an idea of how interconnected the individual shopping units are as well. Just, doing proper reconnaissance of the area in preparation for the heist.
Okay. We'll find out if that comes in handy later on. Lolly's just speaking Cockney rhyming slang now. Right. So, important question. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Nah,
No.
easy. There's no guards. It's
few
fine.
Just a few gods.
Nah.
Everything
there-
we do is bold and daring.
Yeah, because we're idiots.
Easy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
After
Is
what
that-
we just did. Piece of piss, my son.
There is something to be said that because this place is already kind of known for being a little bit shifty, that it means that there's a likelihood of success kind of baked in. You know, if you go to the part of town where the crime happens, the implication is crime is successfully happening already. So it's, you know, gives us a leg up on that, I suppose.
Okay, so no dice on that. Does the plan detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they are weakest?
Well, I feel like we're getting pretty good information on entrance and exit points of the place.
They
we're-
don't
we're-
have protection as well. so
Yeah,
they're
we've
easy
checked to
to
see
enter.
if exactly are they protected by a criminal gang. So that's a vulnerability. The fact that they don't have that kind of protection, that's a huge vulnerability. In fact, in this world, like we have looked into it ourselves in as much as we can.
They live
I'm
near a
more than
street
happy
called Ely
giving you this
Road
dice,
or
to
whatever
be
it's
honest.
called.
Yeah, cool.
1 second, I just need to fix Cal's camera. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to give you this dice. That's 2 dice so far. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Mm,
I'm going to be a broken record. We do not know my mind here.
If you guys did anything other than stealing, I feel like more friends could help.
Yeah.
You definitely
Fair.
don't want my one for most other things either.
I mean, who knows? We might need like 8 gallons of blood at some point, but until then, I think Jew is just going to relax.
Do you think they will stop at 8?
I think that's as much as my noodly arms can carry at a time.
Okay, so no dice for
I think mine
that
gets involved
then.
with moving
Well-
corpses.
Yeah.
I got Vinny, who's a spy, and he was also a former blue coat. So maybe
that is
Would be
true.
very useful. Yeah.
I
On the blue
forget.
coat.
I forget if he was stationed round here or not. Gesturing over to
Could
Paul.
you honestly persuade me that he would spy on someone who's only been in the city for 4 weeks?
Yeah.
If his best friend Cal asked him to.
Yeah. You know,
Or if not, Mr. Socko.
Yeah.
I turn up here every week and on Thursdays. I've been part of the channel for however many years. Think it's about time I got a little bit of reward for it. How about it, Paul?
I gave you an entire goddamn quiz, man. What more do you want? Okay, how about
Also,
this?
on time is pushing it.
I will meet you halfway. So, strictly speaking, I think you would struggle to persuade me that a spy of that caliber would care about a jeweler turning up 4 weeks ago. However, are there any other elements that you want to consider? Maybe a lower tier target. Because of what I know about the owner of the shop, and you guys might not, I will give you a free dice for that.
So Baron's contact is Sally, who's just an information broker.
Mhm.
I don't know. She might, because her business is knowledge. A new business comes into the city. Somebody's flashing around a lot of cash. As you said, he bought his shop with cash. That would attract attention, and I think an information broker would, at the very least, do a cursory investigation to see what they could find out about this person.
And Vinny is
yeah.
a big jewelry fan, collects all sorts of rings and necklaces, and he never ever misses out when a new one pops up.
You know what, Neil? I am convinced you could have another dice there.
Thank you.
And I
is-
help.
Well, I swear it's just 2.
That I've counted that as 4 dice. Is that right?
Yes.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good.
So,
Yeah. Okay. My turn to roll some dice. Yeah, my one time.
we're doing much better on this one. I think we only had 2 dice on the last one.
You
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Last job we only had 2. Yeah, it was bad.
Okay. Time to roll dice. Ba-da-ba-doo. A 5.
Nice,
Significantly
nice.
better than last time as well.
That is a lot better than last time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's hard to see the little square because they're all wonky, but it was a 5. Just take my word.
Yeah. On my
5.
screen, the
Congratulations.
5 looks cocked. I'm just saying that could have been a 6.
It could have. Yeah.
Up, it might
Luckily,
say
we
the
have
one.
an entire website designed to tell us what it was. So, first thing we need to do is load out. I would love to take credit for remembering, but my wife messaged me in caps. Let's go round in opposite circle. Neil, Darren, what are you taking for a loadout?
Huh. Would it be reasonable to assume that Baron would have gotten blueprints of the shopping complex?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I will say you are informed of the layout, but you do not have access to blueprints without Mikey.
No, that's fine. He doesn't.
We really need to get a friend in an architect's office.
Well, Vinny
you've got
used to be an architect. In his spare time.
I love Vinny. He's great.
Man of many
Vinny is a
talents.
jack of all trades. You know?
I'm going with a normal load, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Jenna, Rosetta.
Normal, please.
Okay. Omni, Arkham.
I will take a normal load.
Okay. Cal, Morris.
Light, piece of piss, easy.
Okay. Light is
All
only
I-
3, and your rifle is worth 2. Are you
It's
happy
fine.
with Light?
All I need is a toothpick, and this mission's done.
All right. And finally, Mossy, Christoph.
Normal, but obviously it's my enhanced normal
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's my
that's fine,
mule.
that's
So
I'll be honest with you. You could tell me normal and just bring like 17 bazookas. I probably wouldn't keep track of all
I'm
that.
happy
normal
with
is
that.
up to 7 for me. So
Jesus.
yeah, it's
Um,
massive.
All right. Okay, so we begin. All 5 of you are taking the train down. And as you go down, one of you begins a little story. Jenna, would you please take it away and tell us how you met Mikey the Maverick?
I still think this is really mean. Now I have to follow Omni's story, which was so good.
I feel bad for the person that's last, and that's probably going to be me.
I mean, it is now, yeah.
Okay, so I was sent to an Aruvian boarding school after my parents died. I wish their ghosts had been the first I'd seen, but unfortunately it was the poor souls who'd lost their lives in the day that school had been an orphanage. This gift of mine made me something of a pariah among the other children, but my new spectral friends helped me. I threw myself into my studies, and I surpassed all of my peers, of course. After leaving school, I was offered the position of a governess in the house of the Reeves family in Brightstone. So I said goodbye to my spirit companions, boarded a train, and hoped for a new start. On arriving there, however, I discovered their children were, in short, little shits. I'd only been there a few weeks when I knew I hated these children even more than the ones I'd been at school with. So I started visiting opium dens in my off hours. This was soon found out by the lady of the house, and I was reprimanded, had my pay cut, and threatened with losing my position. I was considering my options one night, smoking my pipe in the kitchen, which she also would have been very upset about, but never mind, when I heard a slight shuffling noise coming from the back door. I couldn't sense any spirits, so I decided to investigate, cracked the door open, and found this unkempt-looking gentleman with a bowler hat, on his knees, trying to pick the lock. We looked at each other for a moment before I held out my hand, helped him to his feet. He was about to speak, so I put my finger to my lips to shush him, opened the door wide, and stood aside. As he passed me, I whispered, "Split the take with me, and I'll ensure you get out of here." That household was left very financially diminished, and every one of the favourite items of those disgusting children was inhabited by a nasty spirit by the time I walked out of the door with Mikey the Maverick. In one night, I met my new employer and got revenge on my old one.
Very nice. Thank you.
That's awesome.
As Rosetta finishes her story, and the train passes the Iron Hook prison, goes through Coleridge, and ends up at the Gaddock rail station. You have to decide how you are approaching the store, if you are doing it as a group of 5, or if you are once again splitting up. I am also assuming you are approaching this at night time. I will continue to assume that for eternity until you tell me otherwise, or it is not appropriate.
Good. I was
When
literally
we
about to
change the
ask.
name to Blades and the Days, and yes.
Yeah.
Blades in the dawn light.
Should we just rock up together? What do you reckon?
Just rock up and strong arm through the door. It's like, yeah, fuck it, we deserve to be here.
I do feel that once we get to the shop, perhaps some of us who are more martially inclined should wait outside in case alarms go and guards or bluecoats turn up.
I think that's us.
Yeah, I think that is us, Fish.
Well, more than happy to stand by with me old friend here.
Oh, he's talking about the gun. I thought he was talking about the sock puppet. Thank God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you there. You're my friend as well.
Does the sock puppet count as an item of load?
Don't ask Paul that because he's going to say yes. What's he going to do? Throw sock puppet attack? Go.
One of them has a soap bar in it.
I think Rosetta would be walking slightly apart from everybody, possibly because she doesn't want to be associated with Fish.
Wow.
But also, she's got her classic hood up, and she's kind of keeping to the shadows and having a little look about for spirits and things who might be useful.
I'm only mildly offended by that, Rosetta.
If it looks like us two are out here, looks like you three are heading to there.
Well, good luck, everyone.
If that's okay with you, gentlemen, of course.
Makes no difference to me. You'll just have to holler if you need a
I'm just double
large
checking.
hole punching.
Are you approaching the store via the fire escape that is next door, or the shopping complex?
I assumed the fire escape, but please, if other people, have a difference of opinion.
I feel as we get closer, Rosetta wants to start seeing if she can figure out where the ghost door is, because that will make her decision as to which way she will go. So
I just want to know whether or not fire escape. I figure we're not talking about a fire exit. We're talking about the actual lattice work, ladders that go.
Yeah, with stairs going up. Yeah.
Right. So not the alarmed version of that. It's probably
it's not like a door, like a green door with a bar. It's a proper.
Okay.
I'm going to call it an American fire escape because I really don't think we have them in England. We don't have
them
buildings.
in Europe. Full stop. We don't have.
No, yeah, we don't have high buildings basically.
Yeah, fire safety isn't good.
Plus, most of ours are still internal stairwells rather than external,
which makes perfect sense, doesn't it? That's where the fire is.
There are regs for the walls to be more fire resistant.
I was going to say we build a lot less buildings out of wood in Europe. They're usually made of brick and stone.
Yeah, it's fair.
So American versus European architect aside,
the ever-present. I will make you have to add that asterisk to every episode. So if that's the case, then I think the fire escape is probably the better idea.
Unless Rosetta. Sorry to interrupt. Unless Rosetta's keening sight tells us that another entrance would be better.
I mean, if I can find the ghost door and go in, then I can open any door, in theory, from the inside. So,
would you be able to disable an alarm from the inside before you open the door, though? However,
I could open a window from the inside.
The windows are probably also alarmed.
Yes.
They really don't like it when you break in.
Yes, but the brick wall isn't alarmed, guys.
I can get us in. Throws brick through window.
Yeah.
Carefully drills a door out through the wall. New door.
This isn't actually true. This is you can't just draw black marker on things and go, "Yep, door, nailed it."
Massive drill.
Hold on. Do you have any capacity for either wreck or tinker at all.
No.
So that means you'd be rolling a base. You're rolling base dice, which is 2, which is basically a disadvantage roll.
I can finesse if it comes to something like that. If that might be useful.
What if we did a flashback where you and I, Occam taught you a little bit about like disabling alarms and stuff, and you took a set of burglary tools with you.
So, here, take this. Stick it on it. Push button.
Okay.
If I may, as an alternative, if Occam, you wish to mark off a set of burglary tools and gift it to Rosetta, I would also allow you to do the help action if Rosetta were to use them as a pseudo flashback. I'm helping you.
That was exactly what I was thinking. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That works for me. Yeah.
Apologies for me moving on. None of us could overly remember, but we're all 9% sure. Occam, did you finish your grappling hook during your last downtime?
I did, actually. I am now possessed of the line thrower quality 3, which is basically a batarang. Or the bat hook thing.
We couldn't remember whether you finished it or you
Yeah,
were one section.
We
short.
thought
thought
you had.
we
Yeah.
thought you were one short. Yeah, great. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I finished it, so I can absolutely just zip around like everyone's favorite depraved orphan. So I
Goodbye, idiots. My people need me.
Okay, so you are all approaching the fire exit. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yep.
Yep.
Can I please go up the top of a roof, the other side of the street, the opposite building, and perch myself with clear view of down that street and down there, and also the entrance where my companions are breaching this jeweler's?
Yes, absolutely, Calvin. Nothing stopping you from doing that.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Carry on.
Yes. Okay. All right then. Christoph, Baron, Occam, and Rosetta, you all approach fire escape. Rosetta, do you try and look for this ghost door?
Yes, please.
Okay. Roll away, and let's see if you can get in.
Okay.
I'm just double checking. You're getting into the jewelry shop via ghost door, not by the next door shop on the fire escape.
Yes.
Just checking.
If there is a ghost door into the shop, to use it.
That 100% makes sense. I don't know why you would ever try and use a ghost door technique to go next door to your target. I just want to clarify so everyone knows what wall you're about to walk through.
Okay. So I am attuning.
Okay.
A 6.
Oh, let's go.
Heck
Nice.
Yeah, there is 100% a ghost door.
Incredible.
You, however, sense with a 6 something is off about it.
Oh. Interesting.
You realise between that and you rolled a 5 earlier, didn't you?
Yes.
All of the ghosts you spoke to seem to be missing some information when they were talking to you about it.
Okay.
They didn't tell you everything about this ghost door.
Okay. Fuck it. That's
an interesting thing to do with a ghost door. I don't know what you'd roll for that.
Consort.
Yeah. I am gonna use my ghost key.
Okay.
Which enables me, so it's one item of load, which enables me to unlock ghost doors so that I can walk through them.
Is it so that you can walk through them, or so that they're just open like a door?
I think it's only me.
That makes sense. I might, in fact, rule it so it is.
Yeah. I think it is, because I think the idea is being that I am effectively entering the ghost realm.
Yeah, you're feigning ghosthood.
Yeah, and then once I'm through, I can close it and I'm out of the ghost realm. I think.
That makes sense. We'll do that. That makes
sense.
Wormhole.
Yeah, so I unlock it and I open the door.
Okay. As you walk through this door, I won't even make you roll it. You've got a key.
Yeah.
What the ghosts have forgotten to tell you, and what felt off, is it was also a ghost trap door. And opening one, opened the other. You step through the door. For a brief moment, you do see the ground level, the entry level, bloody ground levels, entry level to the jewelry shop. You see all the stands and there's bits of jewelry in them. And then you realize you are plummeting down and you are falling through a trapdoor and you are now in the basement. You have no way to communicate to your allies.
Okay.
Unless you take walkie-talkies, in which case you will have to mark off one load.
I feel like this would have been a very, mandatory piece of equipment. Especially
You know what? I'm actually going to overrule this because I don't like the fact that you guys can't communicate to each other. You always have walkie-talkies. And they don't count as a load because...
Right.
To be honest, I'm happy enough to always mark one load for walkie-talkies because I can carry so fucking much.
No, I'll just say it's mandatory. You have walkie-talkies. It's fine.
Okay.
Cool.
Did I? Was it a long fall? Did I hurt myself?
It's about one floor, so let's give you one level of stress instead of harm.
Okay. I'm very tall. It wasn't so long to fall.
No.
Okay, so I'll go on the walkie-talkie and be like, so, I'm in the basement. I'll try and make my way back up to where you guys are.
It is pitch
give me a
black.
bit.
How the hell did you end up in the basement?
Ghost trap. That's it. That's all I say.
Lol, over.
Yeah. I have a lantern. Can I just light a lantern?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so I light a lantern and I shall take a look around. Is the basement full of bodies that have fallen through?
Yes, effectively. There are plenty of ghosts in there.
Okay.
And they're not bodies, they're ghosts. And they're all wandering around aimless. And they all sort of see you fall and turn to stare at you because you are not a ghost, you are a person.
I am.
And they are very confused. Aside from the ghosts in this basement, you see what looks like house furniture. It's like a set of drawers, there's a wardrobe, there's a bed frame, a single bed frame that's actually broken. It's got quite a few of the slats missing or broken. There is a washing machine and a dryer even in this basement as well.
Okay. Does it look, obviously you said the bed's broken, does it look like it has just not been accessed for a long time, or does it look like someone maybe still lives here but just...
This particular bed looks old, basically.
Okay.
It looks like there's bits of chips, there's chipped bits off of it. It's an old bed more than a used bed, let's say.
Okay. Can I attempt to get a feeling from the ghosts as to why there's so many of them here?
You could just talk to them.
Yeah. Okay. Are there some that seem like they're a bit more with it than others? If they're sort of aimlessly wandering around.
You know what? I would make you roll to see who is more chatty and friendly rather than anything else.
Okay. I will attune. I will attune again. A 6.
Let's go.
I was going to say, Paul doesn't want to play with us anymore.
You know what? I might actually see if I can get a 6 counter. On the screen to see where it is. Well, 6. Oh yeah. So one person just straight up comes up to you, and goes, "Hello," and he goes to shake your hand out of force of habit, and you do as well. But then realise neither one of you can actually touch each other. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, such force of habit only recently passed, you see. Hello, Jonathan. Jonathan, only been in this basement for a day or two. Hello, you don't
Hello.
appear to be corporeal, if I'm completely honest. What are you doing here? How did you get here?
Well, hello, Jonathan. My name's Rosetta. I came in through the ghost door and then fell through a trapdoor.
Yes, yes, that's how we all got in as well.
Oh, okay. So, were you all dead when you came in, or you died down here?
No. I think we're all dead when we came in. I haven't found any live bodies. We just can't get out.
Oh. So is there no exit from this room at
Oh no,
all?
there is. We just can't walk through it. There's a door and some stairs there, you see, in the corner opposite the room? Yes. So, it appears we can't go up because everywhere except for the trapdoor is impassable, and we don't really know why. And that door seems to be electroplasmically electrocuted. We don't like that because it kills us a second time. So,
Yes.
we're sort of just chilling, as the kids say. Except for
Okay,
Vanessa, she's banging her head against the wall, sort of.
that's fair. I understand Vanessa's feelings. Let me go take a look at the door. So I'd like to go over to the door. So is it like fully electro? Like if I try and walk through it, is it going to shock me? Or is it specifically a ghost field?
It is not a ghost door. So if you try and walk through it, what you'll do is walk into a door.
Yeah. No, I mean as in
shape.
if I try to leave, will
Right.
I also get shocked?
I have no idea. Are you going to try and leave?
Okay, I would like to pick up a piece of broken bed,
Okay.
and use that to push the door open.
The door does not move. It is not locked. No, sorry. It is locked.
It is locked.
I will be right back while you think of
Yep,
what you might
that's
do.
fine, yes.
Because Christoph, Ockham, and Baron, you have lost Rosetta, basically, who has informed you that she's now in the basement. How do you guys respond? Or Morris as well, you also know.
Morris responded with a lol.
Should we go find her? Do you think she'd be able to make her way back up on her own? I don't
At
really
this
understand these
point-
ghost things.
If she's in a basement, I'm sure she's got some way to get back up, but she's probably going to come up into the store we're in. Hopefully she's below it. I think
Yeah.
we just need to get in there and then try and find her. It might be that we have to go and get her if it's... I don't know, there might be a locked door or something around the basement she can't get out of.
Hmm.
She's not kind of breakingly minded like me and you, Ockham.
There is also the possibility that she went through some, I believe she said, a ghost door.
Mhm.
I'm no whisper. My relationship with ghosts is significantly less chummy, but
Shocking.
yes. Well, I unfortunately can't prove my way through that, so I suspect this is a case of we must trust that she knows what she's doing. And failing that, we could always blow our way through the floors until we get there. But let's do that after we get our score and hope we meet her.
Then are we going through the next door building?
So, Ockham, I guess this is where you step in to get through the locks and alarms and so forth.
Naturally. Let me take a look.
Okay.
As he will step forward and be very nervous. The fact that, like, from his perspective, I imagine he just watched you disappear through the floor and is like, nope, I can't bottle that.
Christoph is just going to put a hand on Ockham's shoulder. You got this. If not, I'll make a hole.
Just to clarify, Ockham, which door are you trying to break through?
Right. So run me through the options one more time, if I might be so kind to ask.
So where you are right now, realistically, your only option is climbing a fire escape and breaking into the window of the store next door.
Right.
You cannot break through a ghost door. The only way through it is with a ghost key or to die.
Right.
You can do either of those options, but you don't have a ghost key, and death is a relatively permanent problem in Blades.
Yeah. So, let's see. I do think we should go up and go through the window and then try to go through. I would caution against trying to make too many holes in the walls, though, because this is a little digging I did on my end. Because safe cracking is a thing, occasionally some enterprising individuals just decide to try to steal the safe a few thousand times. And they figure out to mess it around it. So if you try to break walls in a place that is often, like, alarmed, it might actually have, like, usually some kind of mercury-filled device that's designed to shatter under a certain amount of, like, concussive force. And it's the same sort of tech that we, like... It's similar technology to what we use for, like, a Richter scale, but it's one way. So if it breaks, it sets off an alarm, as I drop character to explain it, because trying to do that through his very bad German accent is going to be very tough. So we probably could get to the wall. The question is if the wall is trapped. So, and if this place has anything of value in it, and it is, because it's it's a jeweler, I wouldn't be surprised if they had that mechanism there. So we should try that. If we do go, but if we try to break through the wall, we are announcing we are going loud. I'm confident. I don't think there's any way we wouldn't set off, like, at least 2 or 3 alarms.
I believe through the wall is an exit strategy more than an entry strategy.
True.
I'm trusting you for alarms. I am plan B. As always, blood and break shit.
Right. Well then, let me try. So we shall go up the fire alarm, and
Fire
will...
escape. Don't go up the fire alarm. That's a terrible place to climb.
Thank you. Climb the fire escape. And Alchem is first going to check the window to make sure, to see how, like, alarmed that is, how wired that is.
Okay, make a roll.
Right. I suppose this will be Tinker, and I will use some fine, we'll say some burglary gear for this. Feels like it's literally the baseline for that, so...
Wait.
If I need to
I don't think you can, because you gave your burglary gear to Rosetta.
Baron has burglary gear with him.
If somebody else has it,
load.
then we can just play pass the burglary gear around.
I have it in my load as one of my items.
Absolutely fine. In which case,
All right.
mark that off and then make a roll.
That's fair. Thank you for reminding me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to keep myself honest. So, if that's the case, I shall mark off my burglary gear. And then we shall take your burglary gear. Okay.
Why didn't you just give yours to Rosetta? We didn't think of that in the flashback. That's fine.
We did not think of that at the time. We did not think most of us have had burglary gear.
You give yours to Rosetta, I take Beryl's, and then Christoph, you may need to give yours to Beryl in a future possibility.
Yeah.
I don't have burglary gear. I have demo gear.
Mine's got my name on it. Please don't lose it. I know which one is mine.
Do you want to know the funny thing?
I
I actually have burglary gear as well.
Son of a bitch! Why didn't you tell me? Those were expensive, and now they're in the basement with a bunch of dirty ghosts. I'm gonna push the button now and roll.
No, son of a bitch, not son of a bitch.
That's another 6. I will take the 6. So we're on 2 now. We're on 2.
Should we just assume 6s, Paul?
Yeah,
do we just get a free success at 6 6s?
Yeah.
A part of me is still thinking of, like, redeems chat can give you to help you out. Like, no, fuck you guys, you don't need it. I ain't getting help. Go away. You see that the window is wired. If you break it, an alarm will go off. If you open it naturally, i.e. lift it up, you should be fine.
Right. No,
it is only if the wires break or get, like, touched, twung. How do you play a harp?
Plucked.
Plucked. Thank you. Yeah, if the wires get plucked or broken, the alarm will go off next door. But as you lift the window up, you know all the wires will also move up and therefore shouldn't go off.
Okay, perfect. So if we're just going to... Then just
Yeah, the
slide it
window
up.
is still locked, Arkham. You just know that if you lifted it up, you could do. You would need to make a roll to unlock it.
Oh, gladly then. For that, I suppose we would just use... This is a funny thing. So, you have wrecking tools of one kind. I have fine wrecking tools. They're typically designed for such things. So, I suppose... Or better yet, I'll just take fine tinkering tools. Fine tinkering tools instead. I don't think I actually have zero, like, legitimately lockpick tools. I believe that would be in the burglary gear. So I'm just going to take fine tinkering tools and disassemble the lock. Literally
Okay,
just
roll a 6.
All right. Well, now I'm cursed.
Simply roll a 6.
I got to 5.
Yeah, it's just a window. You're in a control position. That's absolutely fine. You open it. You do some tinkering. You sort of tweak the lock through a small gap in the window, and you open it and you lift it up. You all, the three of you, Christoph, Baron, and Arkham, because Morris, I understand you're on the other side. Is that right? Morris?
Sorry, what?
You're on the other side of the street, aren't you?
I am. I'm on a roof.
Yeah, focusing incredibly heavily on the action that's going down before you.
I'm actually. I was trying to figure out something like really cool I could do, but then I was rudely interrupted. Yeah,
Hands of fish.
My bad.
I'm across the street, and I'm so focused.
Right. So mute your mic again. Christoph, Arkham, and Baron, you all climb through the window, and you realise that you actually entered a tailor shop. You see rows and rows of fine suits made of like the finest materials. You see a stack of belts, a large wall of hats as well, all looking very similar to what Christoph is currently wearing and what Baron was wearing earlier. Christoph and Baron, you've not rolled yet, so make a roll to look around to see if you can spot anything of use. Even Jenna's mum has gone, oh, Cal.
Oh, Cal. Your reputation precedes you.
Okay, so 2 3s
Somebody's
for
rolled a
me.
6, I can see it, yeah.
So that's 3.
Yes, it is. Yeah, so honestly, unless you want to get some brand new clothes, which is perfectly reasonable and still from this place as well, which you can do, you see there is a connective door between where you are on the second floor and the shop next door, because everyone needs access to the fire escape. So if there was a fire in the jewelry shop, they would go through that door and escape through the tailor's window. So there's a door right there.
Does it look like it's locked or alarmed?
You can make a roll for it, but at the minute it just looks like it's a door.
Unless one of you two wants to do something special with it.
Could I do a survey roll to see if I can detect if it's locked or alarmed?
Sure.
3 and a 1.
Well, not rolling a 6 now, are we?
Dice don't like me tonight.
To the best of your ability, it is not locked or alarmed. Until you touch it, you have no way of knowing.
Well, we might as well get on with this, otherwise we're not going to go anywhere, are we? Unless you want
Is
to...
Rosetta
Stop.
dead?
No.
Good. Over.
Okay. Christoph, do you put your hand on the door?
Yes.
Okay, and we are going to take a break. Thank you very much, everybody in Twitch, Twitchland, and on YouTube land as well. Now, sadly, on YouTube land, this is the end of the episode. We are going to come back in Twitch in 10 minutes, but you guys won't see part 2 until I upload it, basically. I would say this Saturday, but I'm really not sure what I'm uploading things at the minute, so it could be whatever. Thank you very much for tuning in and seeing the start of this heist. Please subscribe, leave a comment, like the video, do all the wonderful things. Send me some money, send me a love letter, whatever you want to do. And we'll see you soon.